And while it's pretty quiet here at the White House today, not so much on Twitter, where Donald Trump is decrying coverage of his presidency, his advisors insisting they'd all rather be talking policy one day after that clip of the president slamming a cable network, literally. This morning, a fake fight with what the president calls a fake news network, generating real controversy for the commander-in-chief.
I think that no one would perceive that as a threat. I hope they don't. But I do think that he's beaten up in a way on cable platforms that he has a right to respond to.
The throwdown, shown here, a throwback to Donald Trump's WWE cameo, modified now to show a CNN graphic instead. A spokesperson for the cable network saying it is a sad day when the President of the United States encourages violence against reporters, citing this comment from the president's deputy press secretary just last week.
The president in no way, form or fashion has ever promoted or encouraged violence. If anything, quite the contrary.
The wrestling video appeared to originate on the online forum Reddit, where the president's supporters cheered the clip's new notoriety. But his aides, confronted with that tweet and another which took aim at MSNBC's Morning Joe, aren't celebrating but berating those who ask about them.
Your program, a program with the incredible history of Meet the Press, and that's what you want to talk about?
I don't.
Let me just suggest you...
Mr. Secretary, with all due respect, you're blaming me for what the President of the United States has spent his entire week focused on?
No, listen to me. With all due respect, the American people are concerned about a health care system that is not providing choices.
Why isn't the President devoted to this as you are?
Oh, I think that he is. Absolutely. The fact of the matter is that he can do more than one thing at a time.
In the last 5 days, the president has tweeted 11 times about the media, just once about health care, with Republicans still conflicted on how to move forward with repealing and replacing Obamacare and when that might happen.
We're getting close. I don't think we're getting anywhere with the bill we have. We're at an impasse.
As Republicans grapple with that, some Democrats are defiant about something else. The president's Election Integrity Commission to fight voter fraud. Nearly half of all states, most with Democratic voting officials, refusing to turn over some information like dates of birth and last 4 digits of Social Security numbers. Some concerned about potential voter suppression. The White House calling that backlash a political stunt. And while the president has tweeted about that this weekend, he's also tweeted about what's happening on the foreign policy front, too, hinting at calls today with the leaders of Germany and France, with plenty of headlines coming up this week. The president spoke with the heads of China and Japan about the threat from North Korea, something that will almost certainly come up when he leaves for his second international trip this week to the G20 summit in Germany. That'll also be the site of his first face-to-face meeting with Vladimir Putin. Plenty of news on this holiday week. Craig and Chanel.
Hallie Jackson for us at the White House this morning. Hallie, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.